help out. So Elder Cat will be X. We'll have Tefera will be Triangle all night long. So you three are just going to be tanking your little hearts out. After that, let's go ahead and have Skorg handle the squares for us. Shifty, you'll go ahead and handle stars. And then once it won't be very often we have a star post Twin Emperors, I think. And for the Guardian pack, we will also deploy Oak to tank the sixth target for the Guardian packs. Probably going to be.
You got it, boss.
We usually do assigned healing targets until Twin Emperors, so just keep an eye on the group you're in, plus the tank frames, obviously. Shamans tend to do raid healing, and priests and druids tend to focus on tanks, so no problem there. Once we have a few more people log in, we can start thinking about pulling. So let's go ahead and get the rest of y'all in zone.
Return the favor.
Alright, everyone's zoned in. Let's go ahead and finish up the buff. Grab the water while you can. We're not going to start pulling on this pass, but the next time after this one, we'll start pulling out every time they need to finish buffing and obviously get to full mana. Alright, the next time that Eradicator comes in, we'll have K-Rex pull them to us, and then we will kill it. Be sure to mana drain it if you have the ability to mana drain, as we do not like letting those get to full mana. As always, I will go under the assumption that we are all quite experienced and will not be doing very in-depth explanations other than assignments and whatnot. Go ahead and bring us that friendo. As a reminder, we're using Orin for skulls, Elder Cats for X's, Tefera for triangle, Skorg for squares. Tanks, whenever you're ready, pull that pack of. We'll need to quickly identify what each of their abilities are and sort out a kill order once we know. Alright, we're going to do skull first unless we know anything else. Squares will be left. Yeah, Shadow Bolter, just close to that Shadow. We don't know what their abilities are, so X next. X until the minute. Alright, we're just gonna do X triangle square, just like a normal kill. Guys, don't kill yourself with Thorn. We're gonna do 2 Eradicators next. Special K will bring him to us.
Ooh, Redbound. Oh, there's another one. Alrighty. So we got red mount. If you want to pay money, you can do so with actual money. If not, it's going to be a roll. Right now we have 2 red mounts, right? Can I get confirmation on that? Hell yeah, I got confirmation on that. So remember, they will be... What?
Okay.
There are 2. Alright, so remember, when there are 2 items, there means there are 2 open bid slots per level. So right now, the first one is going to go for 100, and the second one for 75. But if you want action on that second one, you can just do the minimal bid of 100. Do I see 100 for the second red mount? Remember, this is for a red mount. I see 2 100s, so I see 125. Alrighty, looks like both red mounts are going to go for 100 apiece to Renegade and Morel Gretz.
Who let Renegade get a red mount? I spent good money to keep him one a couple weeks ago.
Ark, you want me to back up one of the sides for tanking for these chuckle fucks?
Oh, of course. We'll have to do that assignment in just a second.
Oak our money guy tonight.
Always the same guy. Just when I'm not here. It's different.
What do we got for abilities, guys?
Good after that, boss.
Let's go ahead and do square after that skull goes. Square next. One's a short striker. Looks like a triangle. Let's do triangle after square. Okay, for the Prophet's Harem, we're going to interrupt all this stuff, so if we have the ability to interrupt, we can do it. Kill duplicates first, then him second, so be sure to pick out the guys with low life. We're going to have Skorg and Vorin on the main area there. Vorin will obviously be tanking, Skorg backing him. On map right, that's by our perspective, our left. That's going to be the Druids, Elder Cat and Shifty Boy. And then on the right side, by map left, our right, that's going to be the other 2 warriors. That'll be Tef backed up by Vorin. Whenever you're ready, you may charge.
Free drink, greater arcane protection.
Going in.
Be sure not to kill our friends when they are inevitably mind controlled. They should be feared than sheep. Be sure to interrupt that arcane explosion this thing.
Die.
Oops. Red Toxin needs a sheep. Not killing the sheep. All the tanks have the ability to mark fakes that you know are fake with skull or act. Mark the real one with not skull or act. Keep interrupting.
CC tough.
Alright, I'm coming back in with Renegade now. Sorry, my power cord fell out. My battery isn't shit on this old laptop.
Yeah, eat it, Scotty.
For this last one, you can kill the main guy quick. Don't. This is the last one. Go ahead and... I control for a while. Let's pick up our 2 fallen. They got squished. One because of Urshock batching, the other one because I think we just didn't heal him enough when he was taking. We're going to do all the loot at the end of the night for anyone who is possibly new to this, so don't worry about bidding on the items now. Save that for unless we hit the 2-hour mark or at the end of the night. Alright, next pack is from here on out we're gonna mostly have foreign elder cat and cat. But occasionally scored and shifting detail. These guardians will charge with their little health. Not don't worry about it this one. We're just stay on the left side of this ramp coming up because we do not want to face pull the pack below us as we're moving on. We're going to be going after the warriors next. The warriors spawn ads. Remember, we kill the warriors one at a time, then AoE down the ads before moving on to the next warrior. Remember not to root the ads. You can snare them and slow them down with blast wave or piercing. But don't use a frost nova as they could paste someone who's trapped in melee. Someone squishy like a mage. Now there is a pack of warriors that do come up on the right, so beware of these guys. Special K, if you can pull the warriors, that's ideal, but if they're out of range, we can start with these 6 guardians. We'll pull them back to this hallway to fight.
I don't see your warriors. Wait, I come.
Nice grab. Warriors coming.
Hey, fun fact, if you challenging Roar to get the little shits off everyone else, the big shits come with them.
This is true. Alright, we're going to group these 6 up and fight them right over in the corner where Oak is already positioned. We're going to try and kill them all at the same time, so we're going to AoE these down. They will probably toss us in the air. Not to get killed.
Your heart will.
I like taking those. You just keep getting knocked around.
Oh, there you go. We're going to fight this pack in the exact same spot. We're just going to draw it back using 100 to bring him into the same position. Try not to slam him with too much damage until the tanks have him in position and have a chance to hit him a little bit.
It's not ready.
favorite mobs to tank officially.
We're going to bring this pack to the exact same position. I would use Eyes of the Beast if I were you, K-Rex, to get it back here quickly and efficiently. Alright, I got everything but Moon marked. Moon is unmarked. Here they come. Wait for the tanks to get them in position before commencing the deals. We won't be pulling the pack in the left. It's time to head to Battle Guards Archer.
I like how confident you are that we're not going to pull that.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Hey, Vorn, see my pretty new mount?
Hold on, what's it, remove space. What was your name again, Bustum?
Alright, we're going to just kill them in the usual order. For people who don't have their symbols, that would be Shifty. Go ahead and help out on Battle Guards Archer. And then
Hell yeah.
Oak, just help us with anything that happens to get loose. Just stay kind of in reserve and grab something that looks like it's out of control.
So, Ark, are we following the marking normals?
Yeah, we're going to kill Skull, then X, then Triangle.
I meant as far as, like, tank assignments.
Oh, of course, yes.
Okay.
So Voron, you're on Skull. Elders on X, Tef is on Triangle, and Skorg and Shifty will be on Square for this fight.
Got it.
Alright, let's head on to the room. 4 Battle Guards Archer, try to keep her as far away as possible while we deal with 3 ads. And do our best to split those 3 ads so they don't all whirlwind the same person.
You punted me.
Yeah, way the hell out there now. So triangle's loose.
You will die. You will die.
When she's whirlwinding, only be in there. You are a tank and have a taunt. That's where you're a tank and don't have a taunt, just don't be involved. Of course, melee and DPS dealer should be nowhere near a whirlwind. Do your best to stay your stuff. 10 arm, 2 point, kidney, grenade, 3 point, loads, 4 point, cylinder 5. That way that stuff gets stag. GG.
New record.
Those are not the pants I'm looking for. Alright. Give us a moment to recover mana and res the 3, and then we'll start our run to Frank's room. This run's very simple. If you're in the back, keep running. If you're in the front, take your time to murder things. Never go slower than backpedal speed, and honestly, a little faster than that, to be honest. Tank should endeavor to pick up elite. Everyone else just work on AoE and do what you do on the move. No totems for this hallway except for fire. Yes. It didn't do anything. What Blizzard's obsession was with these weird gauntlets now.
There's no obsession with it. They're lazy and it's easy to develop.
Copy. Hey, space.
Yeah.
There'll be a little spot here on the left to hang out. Frank's strategy is very simple. Vorn's going to tank him. If Vorn somehow gets more than 6 debuffs on him, one of our other fine tanks will taunt off of him, either Tef or Elder Cat. All other tanks will pick up ads and save our healers from a grisly death at the hands of 1,000 bugs. We're all going to sit as close to his booty as possible so that we can easily AoE down the end. People who are capable of AoE should use it liberally as the packs of small bugs come in. People with good single targets switch to worms when they come in, and we will have an easy time. Vorn, you may charge in when ready.
Doing it.
And hunters, you don't have to be like in melee on the move, just as close. He is tauntable, but does not mean you should give tanks a hard time. Go ahead.
Sorry, I just taunted because it was on the cast.
First, the worms coming in. And that's all there's left. Yay, those are the pants I'm looking for. Now we are coming up to the poison part of the dungeon. Be sure to have your poison totems at the ready, as well as cure poison or abolish poison, depending on your character class. You do not want to be tanking both these at the same time, even if you're a nice and durable tank, so be sure to get these split to 2 different tank targets.
I DC'd, so it's really good.
You should be good. Oh, why did I do that?
Because we were ready for him.
I chose death, but someone chose life.
It's big storming outside. It's loud.
Hot.
That's some pretty epic weather. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Big storm system came through and was rocking the house with the thunder crash.
Hey, if a non-red mount drops, can I get it, please?
I also need a non-red mount.
You are like 4 or 5, so you're gonna have some soon.
Oh, they just
When we don't need them anymore.
okay.
Alright.
Surprised we have that many that need it. Usually, like, they just immediately go to just rot.
I actually passed 1 or 2 on the up about Skirm.
Alright, Special K, go ahead and bring us one group at a time. We're always going to kill Karajik Lashers first, Stingers second, and Wasps last. It's not the end of the world if you give us 2 groups, just don't give us 3. Everyone else, do not go any closer to where Arcsign is currently sitting. They do have the ability to punt you, and if you get punted into trouble, we do not want you to come back. Accept your fate. The only reason I'm this far up is so I can give Special K a heal to get the threat off.
I like how they just coordinate and come together.
Yeah, they did totally do that.
Remember, cleaning poison is the priority. If you have world buffs and wish to preserve them, a greater nature protection potion is not the worst idea.
You are already dead.
And once the threat is off you, K-Rex, you can just go ahead and start getting ready for your next bolt straight on. We're going to chew through these pretty quick.
That's what I was doing in my pet died last time I ripped.
Alright, that one's got a lasher in it, so we want to kill that. Vanish. Vanish.
It's on cooldown.
Oh no.
Oh, say.
You know what? We're going to save. We got more guys coming. Work at the stingers first.
God, dispel that poison.
Ooh, a blood.
No, never mind. It's garbage.
Alright, bring us some more friends. That thing is so bad. It's like molten core levels of eye level. If the proc rate was higher, it'd actually be pretty interesting. Go get some more guys. Excellent. We got 3 packs left? Question mark.
I want to say
It's 1 pack if you pull them all at once.
I mean, that's true, but
Any packs are 1 pack if you're brave enough.
if the nachos stick together, that's just 1 nacho.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never thought of it that way. And I'm glad I haven't. Sticky nachos are gross.
I've never met a nacho I didn't like.
We're gonna go ahead and empty this bag. There's 2 left for whiskey.
Nachos is where it's at.
I like Nacho and Better Call Saul.
We're gonna move up to the edge of the pond there. Don't get any close until we identify where exactly the last 2 guys are. Actually, looks like there's only 1 pack left. The one in who's room. Alright, that does have a lasher in it, so we are going to bring it all the way back to the pond. We do not want to get punted and aggressively around. That would be unfortunate. Alright, it's who are on top. If you are a meleeer or a hunter, yes, we need the hunters to help out today. Go ahead and put on your nature resistance or I should say, a greater nature protection potion. Both is best, but you must have at least one or the other. This is a very simple fight. We're going to have Vorin solo tank this. He's not going to wear a smidgen of nature resistance. He's just going to wear his usual thready tank gear. Do all the big pumping DPS. We're going to spread out so that we're not silenced more than a couple at a time from her AoE silence ability. We're not going to clear poison unless that person can survive a 4,000 hit of that, because whenever you clear poison in this fight, it does damage to the poison. So basically, we're going to clear people who are healthy and Vorin ASAP. At 30%, she starts doing her AoE volleys. We're just going to DPS her harder, save your cooldowns for that, and go ahead and you'll want to re-drink your greater nature protection at about 20 or 15% once you are in danger of dying, giving healers maximum time to rescue you from the wall. I'm going to go ahead and start checking people's gear. Give me 1 moment. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Teffy got some nature resistance on.
Potions.
If you don't, get yourself a potion out at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a potion whenever I get poisoned. I want to save it for the enrage
Alright.
phase.
As a reminder, hunters, go ahead and use Aspect of the Wild. That'll free up Connie, Drosera, and Lovekey to use your usual totem rotation. Myself will obviously just use the nature resistance totem. Sorry, Indie, Vice, Tinor, and Red Toxin, but you'll need the nature resistance as opposed to in theory. If you're lucky, I may twist it for you if I feel generous. Yeah, you can use your regular twist robe since Over the Pants can provide nature resistance. Alright, everyone's ready. Vorin, you may charge in. As a reminder, we're going to spread out. We're going to only clean poison when it's important to, and we're going to DPS hard at 3%.
Going in 1 second.
Hunters, I know you do have a possibility of missing, but there are 3 of you, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue for trying rotation.
will die.
Careful. We want to let for an established threat right now. And then we'll go ahead and go ham at 30%. Let Bourne get the chance he needs to get a lead. Since red toxins are part of the wall, let's go ahead and combat resident if you'd be so kind, Gravely. Alright, 30%. Pop coolie. Drink nature protection potion.
Last stand just in case.
Collect loot. Alright, for these guys, we're always going to stay in 2 positions until we know what exactly to do. If you are a melee, you're going to be up by his toesy. If you are ranged or healing, you're going to be back and we're all going to stand in group in case it's a meteor. Let's go ahead and have Scourge be our standing and melee target this time. And for range, we will have it be Ahsoka. That will be the moons. Alright, go to assume the position. We can get pretty close to this first guy since he's the only one that comes quite this far. If you have nature resistance gear that is good, as in premium purple nature resist gear, you could keep it on. That will make you much safer doing Thunderclap and Plague combination. Also, if it is a Thunderclap, if you are a tank not named Morin, you're going to want to get out of melee and back up to the range. Although there's not a ton of melee in our group today, there's just no point really having to take spec tanks in there and beat Thunderclap who aren't actually tanking. Go ahead and bring his friend.
Yeah, he's just all the way up there.
Just wait for the hallway guy to walk back, it's okay.
Yeah, that's one way. He's just way out there.
Keep in mind we're a touch close to melee in this position, so if melee does not move up, we're going to need to move back into this. Wait, when did you get this innocent?
That's not good.
Shadow Frost Reflect.
Those Swarm Guard definitely need to be killed, so definitely leave them down best you can. There's a Swarm Guard at the back. Switch back. That's all there is to it. We're going to move in front of that body so that doesn't get in our way, and then do the next target.
We lost our stacked icon for ranged.
Let's go ahead and have it be Star. Ahsoka is our star stack. Moon, I guess, got 8.
If we move a little bit closer, DPS range isn't the same as healing range.
I don't want to get much closer than that.
Well, just trying to save.
Plague Thunderclap.
Shadow Frost
You are a
Reflect.
tank, not named Vorn. Get out of it. Don't let Vorn lose that threat.
Turn these guys away.
Okay, try and grab those warriors and pull them out.
Brave Layer, move.
touch of mana after that one. That's at once a bit more mana intensive. Type. Alright, you're good to bring us another friend. We'll have our drinking changed for the time it arrives. Shadowbolt, one pile, everyone on square. Shadowbolt play. Watch out. Born's play, give him maximum distance he needs. You have the exact opposite side of the mountain. So take the play. Explosions right away.
Another one's incoming.
Thunderclap, Born, take that away. Don't go into melee.
Flag.
You gotta recover. Let Born get that out of us, and do not engage it. It's plague. Just let Born tank it so everyone else just stay back.
Heals on Resnick.
Jade.
Oh.
Gives us a second longer to stabilize. Alright, melee DPS will filter. Oh, that was a little spicy. Let's go ahead and pick up our unfortunate victim.
Just got one left.
Yo, for some reason I'm just getting DC'd all night.
It's brutal. Alright, give us a touch more time for mana and we'll be good for this. This is the last one, right? We can get quite a bit closer. Yes, it's free. Shadowbolt, tug his toe. Shadowbolt play. No, they're out you, but shit, that either, so. They're just back there all sad as they. anything? Alright, fixing up groups for the Emperors, please hold. We're using what? Sinto and Resnick today?
Yep.
Your friends will abandon you.
Tef, you take Twin Emperors before?
Not now, but I'm willing to learn if today has to be that day.
It doesn't have to be this day. I was wondering if you had experience, because I think Elder Cat does have experience of it, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. We'll just have someone who's experienced do it. Tef, you can just be in reserve in case we need you. We'll still also have you in that group for Battle Nation.
You want me to squish red bugs?
Yeah. We'll have Shifty and Tef on red bugs. Just picking out bugs that are misbehaving. Give me a second again. Start talking nice ones. Yeah.
If Elder's going to be on right side tanking, do we have someone that can put up demo shot for them?
Well, all the melee team can throw up demo shot. You can have it either be Oak or Vice, or really any of the Warriors can, as long as they pick one.
I'll try to make sure that he has demo shut up when he transitions to help out with that too.
I will have significantly less health than expected as a result of loss of world buff, so healers pay attention. Already got runs around, thank you though.
You have
Sinto
improved.
and Resnick to the tank frame.
I do have improved bear demo.
Oh, no.
Oh, good shit.
I can provide my own imp buff, so you don't need to put another imp in group with me.
Oh, okay.
Which
Well,
side do you want me
have
starting
a hunter
at?
there. A hunter is fine too.
Which side am I on, Art?
Well, it's not
should
the
be
actually the
north.
imp's not for you. The imp's actually for Vorin, let's be honest. But as long as you can keep your imp with Vorin, that'd be perfect. If you want to do that.
Is that Resnick's side?
Yeah.
Resnick, I usually put it like here.
Well, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have Resnick and Vorin taking on the north side. That's the left side of the room. It's gonna be Sinto and Elder Cat on the south side. That's the right side of the group. Connie and Group 7 will be keeping an eye on the north side tank group. That's more healers than usual, so you have plenty of extra mana to heal the raid as well. But if you are in Group 7 or named Connie, keep an eye on the north side. If you are in Group 8 or named... No, just Group 8, you are watching south side tank. That means Sancho's, Silent Scout, myself, Lovekey, we're going to be on raid healing, and of course keeping up the red bug. Not the bugs, but, the tanks for the red bug. Not very descriptive. Alright, let's do a raid check.
Give me a quick second to check my buffs here. Oh, I need to apply a fire resist potion. Cool, I'm ready.
Can I get a shadow protection potion since I'm tanking?
Sure. Morel, you and Group 8 are going to be healing Sinto and Elder Cat, depending on who's tanking on the south side at the time.
I brought him Rash, thanks though.
This poll is going to be conducted by Resnick and Elder Cat. Elder Cat, do you need a hunter, or you just want to work it out with Resnick?
As for the poll?
Shadow potion, real quick.
I'm ready. I'm ready, Art.
I've got a shadow potion up, so I won't take damage from the first bolt or two, but then I will. I will be using most of my time to reposition him on the first interval. I will be getting about 5k thread on him and pulling him back to about the torch on the y-axis. And yeah, I tend to use a red, yellow, green light for ranged DPS, so listen for my call. Red light means I've gotten a bunch of resists, yellow light means DPS with care, and green light means I've got a big threat lead, go nuts.
Alright, looks like Resnick's ready to rock. Elder Cat, go ahead and get in position. You two are conducting the... K-Rex, stay in standby in case Elder Cat...
Please let me make first contact and get the first cast off.
Yeah, that's... We're going to have Elder Cat ready to grab him, though, and then obviously K-Rex is back in case he gets by him. Just wait for Elder Cat to get here. You're going to want to get ready. Alright, looks like you're ready.
Let me toss a soul stone on somebody real quick before we get started.
Remember, if I'm not smashing a red bug, you can get an innervate off me.
Elder, you almost certainly have to charge him since he's going to be immune to your feral fire.
Alright, we ready?
Alrighty, let's do this. I'm going to do a countdown from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, no significant DPS till after first teleport. Go ahead
Pulling
and
them back.
deal with these bugs instead.
You will die.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So a good transition on north.
Yep.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Green light.
Bugs are getting dragged. Watch your bugs.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Careful, that was pretty close. Make sure Vorin has threat established before getting cloaked. Don't want to have it this teleport.
Alright, guys, then.
Feel free to give an early intervene to Gak.
2,
Technically need it
1.
yet, but you can probably make use of it.
Melee, stop dragging bugs.
Take the time, kill yellow
Red
bugs
light.
if they're aggressive.
Green light.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Take a couple red bugs here. Melee if you want to chew them up before you get it over.
Like that.
Yep. Just
We got bugs being pulled. Bunch of bugs.
not a bug.
I gotta get healthy threat now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your fate is sealed.
Green light, go nuts.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like a good transition.
Yep.
Pay attention to your threat meter. It's execute time. Don't pull threat bags.
Your fate is sealed.
Shifty is down.
Caster's land.
Do not combat res in this fight since
4,
it's interesting
3,
aggro mechanic.
2, 1.
Score, go ahead and start paying attention to how the bug situation looks in case Tef is scattering
You
you.
dragging bugs?
on Sentinels. That was cool.
Yep, thanks for taking that,
Four.
Tenor.
3,
Do you know that red bugs can turn into explodey bugs?
I certainly do.
That's really cool that red bugs can turn into explodey bugs. What a weird mechanic.
If they're the only bug near them, why not? Right? Go
Well,
ahead and pick up shit and clear out the bugs in this room if you be so kind.
Yeah. So it's a real surprise when you're tanking one right in the face and it just goes, oh, I'm going to blow up now. It's like,
well,
oh.
I mean, the good
Right.
news is that I got aggro on it and pulled it away from all of the healers. So
Yeah, I
if
was surprised
anyone's
that the
gonna
healers
blow up,
didn't die.
yeah, if anyone's gonna blow up, it's good that I blow up and not them.
Reminder to priests, please keep shadow protection up on everybody throughout all of this. It gives a significant chance to resist that horrible fear and mana drain debuff.
Do we did we get an engineer warlock some visibility potions this week?
I am an engineer warlock without the invisibility helm and potions and no idea what to do. Well, let's talk about this before next raid.
All right.
Alright, we're splitting up the tanks between the first 4 groups so that we can have better coverage with grounding totems to catch mind control. We're always going to kill Slayers first, then Mind Slayers second, and then finally the Karaji Champions last. So I'm going to go ahead and get this first pull marked up. 4 tanking assignments, we're going back to the old usual. That means Thorn, you're going to take Skull. Elder Cat's going to take X. Tef will be taking Triangles. Score will be taking Squares. And then Shifty, you'll be taking Star. That is the champion Shifty, so he's going to be a little bit of a challenge.
Ooh, let's go.
And then, of course, Oak, if you'd be so kind to stand on standby. You don't need to wear full tanking gear, but Rick on the shield swap in case anything goes out of control. This first pack is going to be Oops All Slayers, so there'll be no need for grounding totem in the first pack. And when it comes around the corner, feel free to pull it. They should be marked up and ready to round. Here they Hunters, be sure to trank the enraged Slayers. They can be tranked. And then Dro, if you'd be so kind to purge that guy once he gets big. He enrages himself once he's the only one up.
You will die.
There we go, finally. Some mounts for the less fortunate.
Alright, you can go ahead and grab that marked pack whenever they are easy to pull. This one only has a couple Mind Slayers, or it's only one, so not two. If you can't get the other marked one and grab the unmarked, that's fine too, I'll just mark on the fly.
Piss bug gang, let's go.
We have 2 unmarked in that one. It'll be triangle and square. Your bet. This one's all Slayer.
die.
Urgent.
Alright, only a couple of pickups.
Couple more,
The next pack in here as well.
couple more mounts.
Load and Bustum, you look like the exact same.
No, I'm much better looking.
Unmarked Slayer is triangle. Never mind, got it. Good, grab it and pull it. Mostly Slayers this time, so no need for ground.
Sorry, Eric.
Excuse
It resisted everything.
Did not appreciate that.
You
Thank I actually had you target shot. My last breath I healed you for all over healing, not myself. I thought I had myself target.
No.
Respect.
Oak's coming to kill you.
Charge, taunt, immediately get feared away. It's okay. It's not like I didn't want to tank or anything. At least I saved Sancho.
And nobody died.
We'll be heading to the four-way part of the hallway, four-way intersection. Well, it's not really a four-way intersection. It just kind of feels like you are very short-sighted, perhaps. That's where we'll be doing the next pack. Oop, this is the last Mind Slayer. They are going to walk into us. We're going to fight them right here. Be sure to get your grounding totems down and try to keep away from them when they die, or you will be mana burn. Elder Cat, I'd get into bear mode if I were you. Backing up on the
I'm being mind flayed, stars loose.
Yeah, this is going to be a kind of a beast attack.
Weird though, so sorry.
No, my move. No.
Elder's coming to kill you.
I'm not gonna lie, that first intimidating shot was really good.
Don't mind me, I gotta run around a little bit.
Ah, I died.
You will die.
That is more reminiscent of the trash packs past Cthulhu, or Twin Imps.
It was for Mindslayer, right?
Yeah.
That's
It was
the
that
most
first intimidating
annoying
chunk
one.
that scattered us that really hurt.
When we have like 4 Mind Slayers like that, should I take Star on a walk to get him way the fuck away from all the Mind Slayers?
He just needs to not fear every heal at the same time.
Okay.
That's pretty much what happened. The most healing intensive part of these pulls are right after, like 15 seconds after engagement, and if we all get feared for that, it's really bad. Alright, we're going to do this next pack in the exact same position. We're going to get some mana first before we do it. Alright, we're in more or less better condition. This is a 3 Mind Slayer pack, so it's going to feel a lot like the old one, the one that we just did. So be sure to have your grounding totems down for your tank. If you are a shaman in the tank group anyway. Go ahead and bring them down back to the same 4 ways so we can use these walls to break line of sight. There you
No tinkery. No, sorry.
can't see. Oh, that's convenient. Your mind control.
I'm coming for you. Oh, nope, it was Rashty again.
As usual.
Did you get that champion out of this group of 3?
Thank you, life-saving fear.
Oh, somebody dispelled my curse.
Help, get triangle off, Resnick. Help, computer.
I love this because by my perspective, I'm just helping out doing healing on the Mind Slayer team, and occasionally you see a champion walk in front of my camp. There's definitely something going on here.
That something was a warlock dotting a champion and
Yes,
becoming its eternal friend.
He does not like to sit still.
It's funny to cross it from left to right in my camp, right to left again. Alright, let's pick up our dead. We have one more pack to do before we start doing slightly easier packs.
Yep, Necronite Garb legit.
Alright, for this pack, we're going to want to get the champion all the way down the hill, since his fear will mess us up otherwise. We're also going to give K-Rex the space she needs in order to do the pull, because if she accidentally gets more than one pack, she's got to faint. We can't do it, so give her space. Back it up. Back it up. Alright. Good. Try and keep dragging that champion further down the hill.
You will die.
I don't even have my tools to get to the champion. I'm putting it on.
You will.
Do you know how many feral druids just cursed your name?
What? People are aware that I have been enhancement before, and I intend to do enhancement.
You will die.
I think we just saw our second ever ghoulskin tunic, so that might be coloring my perception.
Yeah, a lot
Maybe
of
I
people
had a
want it.
ghoulskin tunic.
Nax for long, but we got a ghoulskin tunic like every. It was awesome.
Yes, awesome is a good word for that.
Hey, another red.
We were like that with the Fire and Crit ring, which is my sublime delight as I now own it.
Oh.
Alright, for these packs, we're going to Murder Skull. Only K-Rex is going to Viper Skull. We're going to have Over the Pants Viper X. And then all mana draining capable people are going to mana drain X while we kill Skull. Alright, go ahead and bring it to us when ready. Same shapes as always for the tank. And, Tef, this guy can fear, so be sure to bring him far down the hill as you can.
Alrighty, we got a red map. I already see 50, I see 75, do I see 100?
You already got one of those, by the way, Bustin', just to help you out.
I see 100, hell yeah, what about 125? Promise you, they do not drop this frequently.
What if I wanted the second one, Born?
You can't even get it looted to you, though.
That's unique, man. I'll take your gold. Your boots, too.
Alrighty, that's gonna go to Shamanadin for 100. Congrats.
We just got this.
Yeah, well, there's been weeks where we haven't seen any.
I think we got 2 or 3 the entire time from my classic build.
I got mine early on, and I think there was more black ones out there than red ones.
It is true, we did not kill Cassandra.
Give us a moment to recover mana, since the mana drainer is absolutely tapped out mana bar. And we'll be ready for another pull.
Someone was humming. I thought my phone was buzzing.
Alright, same plan for this.
You have the mana bar and you're not using it, put it on next to it.
Ugh, look at this thing in the back.
Alright, now just shift out of the roots and let's go. Like, come on, guys. It's taking so long.
Try to get this back. Yeah, go ahead and get this back. We're not quite at full strength, but it'll be alright.
His last words are.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Ooh, they're far now.
I feel like my last words were, watch this drive, or something like that.
Just drive like you're golfing.
Grab your beer and watch this.
Elder's wild.
Hold my beer and watch this. That's fun.
Just might bash. Yeah, Baruto, stop decreasing my recklessness.
Baruto Passat, more like Baruto Passe.
Burrito? Ooh, yum. That sounds good.
We'll get to full strength and pull that pack when it next comes down here.
Rebuff Shadow Protection, please.
Alright, we're going to grab that pack and bring it into this room right when they get to the end of their patrol.
Huh, and nobody died.
It does happen from time to time. All right, we can go ahead and hit that next pack. Mana Drain X if you are capable of Mana Drain. Here we are, the last bit of annoying trash. You may pull when ready.
Whoa.
What happened?
I'll tell you after the pull.
Now there's an air of mystery to it.
Okay, I'm gonna start editing groups for working.
So as I was running in, I noticed I didn't have any rage, so I hit my power shift button. When I power shifted, they started mana draining me because I wasn't in bear form anymore. And then I was in bear form, and they were still mana draining me for 400 milliseconds because spell batching. And when they were done, I had 75% of a bar of rage. So I think mana draining gives you a lot of rage.
Yeah, I figure out how to exploit it.
Tactical.
You just found a new exploit, didn't you?
For the 2 feral druids per raid? Yeah.
Ark, I assume you just want me to hide in the hallway because I'm a worthless person.
No, you can be in there, just don't kill anyone. Alright, check your 5-man team. If you have more than 2 physical DPS, melee DPS, ranged DPS, or healers, let me know. I'm gonna actually move a group. There's 2 druids and 8, that shouldn't be a case. Let's put a druid somewhere. There we go. Go ahead and pre-drink your nature protection potions now. I'll start giving out lucky charms in just a moment. K-Rex, you got your nature is this gear, right? I'll probably have to have you take the beams. Let me get you in group 1 or 8. 1 second. Let's say group 8, I think.
Don't forget, greater nature protection potion, greater shadow protection potion.
What about a greater protection potion?
That's called a superior defense elixir. I highly suggest it if you're melee.
What about a protection?
That's called a spell stone. It dispels all of your buffs and debuffs.
Hot.
I prefer Fell Stamina. That's just like fine. You're a rubber eraser.
Fell Stamina is fantastic. SMDS is one of the most fun Warlock specs. It's the reason I played Classic again.
Zolgar, I move you to group 7 since I need a melee, more melee focused person there. Okay, I believe. Hang on. All right, if you have a lucky charm over your head, you're going to have real estate for Eye of Cthulhu to be wailing on the eye. If you are a melee DPS and don't have a lucky charm, that's okay. Just stay alive and stay safe in phase 1. Kill some eye tentacles as well as you can. Save your burst DPS for during Dark Glare. All we gotta do in phase 1 is survive, and once we get to phase 2, we'll move to the south side of the room and start chewing through all the tentacles that Cthulhu throws at us and giving him an upset stomach. We're going to go ahead and do a ready check for this, and then we'll do a pull timer where K-Rex will start the pull. As a reminder, we're always going to kill small eyes first, then big eyes second, then big claws third, and small claws fourth. That said, we'll never see small and big claws at the same time. It's not how this fight works. Looks like everyone is ready except for possibly Argul.
So
Everyone is ready. I'm going to do a pull timer, and K-Rex will go in. Remember, do not head in right next to K-Rex. They need room in order to attract the beams and not to everyone else pace. We're going to go in groups order. So if you are in groups 1 or 2, you'll be heading in first. 7 and 8 will be heading in
5,
last.
4, 3, 2.
All 40 hug.
1.
Kyrex got it.
Yeah, don't do that. All right, 1, 2, go. 3 and 4, go. 5 and 6, go. Be careful. Make separation. 7 and 8, go. Love key, I would just stay down until phase 2 to be straight on it.
You will die.
Take your time, stay safe. Make sure your spacing is good. Alright, we got small eyes coming up. Get them. Dark Glare's going.
You
Going clockwise.
You will die.
I'm assuming both Connie and Drosera have the res up. So self-resurrect, I should say. Just save it for phase 2. Take a beam, you can go ahead and re-drink Nature Protection Potion. That wastes the damage. Small eyes up, get him! If you can't kill him, at least interrupt him.
You will die.
Group 8's changing because one of the people who has assist will mark the eye beam target. Just, Oak knows where to stand, so he doesn't really need a symbol, just give him the space. Got another dark glare coming up along with a set of eyes. Get ready. Dark glare, get clear. And small eyes are up. This one's going counterclockwise.
You will die.
Alright, pop up, Dro, Coney. We're gonna head to the south side of the room. Don't be tightly packed down there, just kind of take up the whole bottom half of the room. You're gonna have a giant claw first. Melee DPS, wait for a tank to establish threat before unloading it. You do not want to tank those things. Go ahead and give out reses. Looks like they are either the reincarnate's down or otherwise they can't use it. So let's go ahead and have Ahsoka pop up Coney and Burrito go find Tricera.
If you are the first warlock near the big eye tentacle, put Curse of Tongues on it.
Alright, small eyes, big eyes. If you are a shaman or interrupt that big eye. The small eyes, they can come rescue us from big. Very good. Next up, we're gonna have small eyes and a big claw. Get ready. We have like almost all healers in the tummy. Feels bad. Ahsoka, did you get Coney with the res
I
yet?
didn't. As soon as you said that, I got teleported.
Oh.
I'm gonna get him right now.
Yeah, you get him right now.
You will die.
Renegade, get out of there. You're sizzling up.
I'm getting.
Come on now, get.
Alright, big eyes, small eyes, get ready. Where's the big guy? Good God, that's a terrible spot. Big guys on the north side, go get it. Kill the stomach tentacle. Sunder Cthulhu. No one killed. Oh, there's only resident. So.
Now we got it.
Beware.
Oh, nice. Alright, DPS Cthulhu.
Only Resnick in there. Come on.
Well, I thought maybe you were still swimming, you know, because you have to like swim to before you can start DPS.
Does this guy not have an ass?
I think it's on the north side somewhere.
It is.
Maybe
It's
south
on the
side.
south side. It's right by the entrance.
Pop everything. We can walk it.
Oh, there it goes.
Pop coolie. Alright, go total twist. Alright.
Almost.
You got Big Claw coming up. Melee DPS, make sure a tank has it before going on. Alright, we got big eyes and small eyes coming up in 10 seconds. As a reminder, DPS kills small eyes, tanks and healers interrupt, or tanks and shamans really, interrupt the big eye until melee DPS and every DPS comes first. Big claw, small eye.
We can coming up, put Sunders on.
Alright.
Beware.
Oh, I guess speaking. I did not realize that was a second tentacle. Get out of the stomach. Run, hurry.
You will die.
Oh. Died in the stomach. That's one of the problems with that is that if we rush the kill there, anyone who's still in the stomach who caused that get killed.
Don't.
The things we kind of have to do when they're that weak is not rush them dead. Just use our time to get out of the stomach.
In good news, Tenor will still be coming next week.
Let's go ahead and if you are dead in the stomach, you will have to run back. We're heading to Oro's room. Looks like there's one person res in the backside. Nope, I actually can't reach you. Alright, if you're dead, go ahead and run on back. We will go ahead and summon you. to Oro. Though you can just take the teleport down to Amsterdam.
Oh, hey, we're doing an auction. I was looking at gear. Hey, there's an eye, and yeah, it's 400. It's pretty good. Yeah. 425. Cool. What about 450? Hey, 450. What about 475? Hey, 475. What about 500? Yeah, we got 500. What about 52125? Hey, we got 525. What about 550? We get 600. Hell yeah, bumping up 75. That 4 agility, man. Gotta get that 4 agility. We are at 625. What about 650? We're at 650. We have an epic fight here, ladies and gentlemen. Over 4 agility. Yeah, love to see it. Hell yeah. We're at 675. We at 700. What about 725? Oh, we almost got to 200 per agility. Alrighty, that's gonna go to Kyrex for 700. Congrats.
Free drink nature potions if you don't want to get fucked up by Sandblast.
Alright, y'all, we'll be using the usual strategy for this. Sancho, if you will be our Warlock healer for today, that would be amazing. You'll go to the south side of the room and keep our Warlocks tapped off so they can draw threat from Oro. The tank's going to fight for threat, and then whoever happens to have threat will move to the 10 o'clock position in order to keep the Sandblast away from the raid. The raid will stay in the 2 o'clock position, doing our thing. We're going to keep our DPS calm until it's time to do the last 20%, then we're going to go hard. Warlocks and anyone else who is a ranged DPS powerhouse move to the 6 o'clock position in the south side of the room and try to draw threat for the Sandblasts. They can't actually draw threat from the melee, but they can get a Sandblast sent their way. If they can get on top of the threat table and stay there, we'll never need to worry about Sandblast again. We'll do a little bit easier time on the tank swaps. It is important that if you have threat, you must move to the tanking position as to not Sandblast the raid. Sandblast is survivable, especially with the nature protection potion, but it's not fun times if you get it and you're not wanting to get it. Last thing to note is if you are a meleeer or another threat class that cannot drop threat effectively, taking a Sandblast around the 40 to 30% mark is very convenient and will make it so that you can DPS hard in the last 20% and not draw threat.
Are we gonna summon our dead people?
Yeah,
I have summoned Tangiri and Shamanadin.
You got.
I got stomached.
All the locks are on the south side of the room. They can summon up down there. It's not a big deal. Tengri needs to be down there anyway, and Shamanadin can move.
Yeah, but I need to go do something first. I'll be back.
Not so hard. Needs to summon as well. Alright, looks like everyone's down here. We're going to go ahead and do a ready check. If you still need buffs, quickly hassle the people you need buffs from. This will probably be not so hard, hassling everyone for his half-hour buffs. What do you need, rotting? Oh, just mana. Got it. Alright, we are going to have Elder Cat do the initial pull here. As a bear, he is the most suited to take a large amount of physical damage and keeps going without popping a cooldown. So we will go ahead and have him conduct the pull. Looks like everyone's ready. So Elder Cat, whenever you're ready, go ahead and hoof it in there. You be a bear and get melee batched and hopefully live. Looking good. Do not go ham on the DPS unless you're trying to pull threat.
Beware.
first sandblast is already heading to the south group. Looks like both got hit. Still on Elder Kit.
Beware.
Melee DPS stay under Elder Kit.
Beware.
For the next Sam, that might be a good time to get the threat cleared if you are a DPSer that wants to clear their threat. To get that, just move to the 6 o'clock position to eat the sandblast.
Beware.
Oh shit.
Okay, spread out. Bad manners submerged. You can will the Forsaken out of the damage for this. You can also retake nature protection to protect yourself. When these bugs come up, go ahead and gather them up and AoE them. We'll have Vorin and Vorin only go after the big worm. Everyone else get those scarabs.
Challenging.
Around this new spot.
You will die.
Other tanks, as soon as you're free, start getting to the threat table. Oh my god, really? This boss, I swear.
Yes, this boss does make you swear.
Did he really submerge again that fast?
He's bugged on us before, but never twice in a row like this.
He's way over there this time. Go ahead and grab those little bugs up.
You will die.
Alright, he is indeed on Vorin. Finish up a little bit. Vorin, go against the wall. Silent Scout, go ahead and pop up.
Beware. You will die. Beware.
Sweep into the right. Rash T to your right.
I got blasted.
It's on 10. That's dead. It's on score. More to your right, score.
With me, yep.
Beware.
Should be on Resnick. Nope.
We're nearing 20%. Go ahead and start popping coolly.
You will die.
So it's all good. Even if you're not actually a tank, move to the tanking position if you have threat. Goodbye, Zolgar. You did well. Oh, Scout. And Oaks. Zolgar again.
Get it, Zolgar! Aw, man!
It's on. I don't know who
It's just chewing through the melee.
it's on. Shit.
Hey! I lasted 3 seconds.
Better than I did.
It's dead.
I
Kill
did
the bug.
full hit and that was it.
Alright. Keep up. Gather up the bug. Or I swear.
Bugs, because the rumblies aren't done yet.
Best
Do
boss
your
in
best to just
classic.
steer those bugs until the rumblers are dead. It's safer than anything else. Don't be afraid to use fear or anything else to stay alive. Alright, all the rumblers are down. Group up.
I wish I was
Poor
alive.
Rash.
And also I had challenging shout still.
Mm-hmm. Here, let me come grab these bugs from you. There you go.
Well, even though Oro gave us the old double spike, good to have him dead.
Well, he gave us the triple. I had aggro at the very end there, and he dropped it to 0 as though I hit were a sandblast, but I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get rezzed up. We're not going to run back. We're going to head backwards to the city. While we are getting rezzed, let's go ahead and do Scarum and Sarturo to get it out of the way.
Alright, I got the Pendant of the Karaji Guardian. Do I see fitting for the pendant? I see fitting. What about 75? Alrighty, that's gonna go to some shitty boy for 50. Correct. Oh, he's dead. I can't give him money. But that doesn't matter because we got the Boots of the Unwavering Will. And if your will unwavers as well, you can do so with a minimal bid of 50. Nobody's got Unwavering Wills this evening. Send that shit to Shard. Already got some plans. So if you plan to get some thick with not 2 C's, it's only got 1 C. But still, Obsidian Breastplate, you can do so for a minimal bid of 50.
I have that on my warrior. I love it.
I see 50. What about 75? I don't. That's going to go to Arc for 50. Congrats.
I'll pick it up for you at Vicity. I'll pick it up at Business.
Already got the Leggings of the Festering Swarm. Got some dope ass names on these items tonight. Hell yeah. But do you want to toss 50 gold for it? No, in fact, you say fuck that. So we're going to send it to Shard.
Scotty is just in agony right now.
Alright, we got the Scaled Leggings of Karaji Fury. Do I see 50 for the leggings?
How come nobody reminded me to get mining on gloves this week?
I don't. Send that shit to Shard.
Wasn't my turn.
Yeah, I believe the fire mages all have it in this group.
Even the Destro Lock picked it up on a lark.
Yep, because it drops every week. Poor Scotty.
Yeah, we do see him like every week, unless Scotty's here on Scott. Alright, basic stuff about Vicidius. Vicidius is not a competition on how much DPS you can output, because it only matters how many frost attacks and melee swings we get at him. We're going to be equipping our frost weapons, putting frost oil on the frost weapons, and using our frost wands to maximize the amount of frost attacks we hit on them in phase 1. Shamans, this also means run frost shot. We have a shaman for every group, so all we have to do to counteract poison is stay near the shaman and have the shaman redrop poison cleaning totems to clean up all the poison damage. It'll be very convenient. We're gonna have Vorin tank it. Threat can be a little spicy after the first split, but we'll do our best. During the split, we want to be able to kill the blurbs. Do not just injure them. We have to kill them and make sure they are completely dead before they reform. A partially dead blurb will still give back its full amount of health to the city. As such, if you cannot AoE, you're going to want to team up with one or two other people and cut down a blurb one and be like a little kill pack.
Ark, I left my frost wand in the bank. I have a reasonably fast way to get it. Is it that important that you want me to?
Well, I don't know.
I got one.
Yeah, I don't have it. I just use rank 1 on my frostbolt.
Yeah, rank 1 frostbolt's a good thing. Also, if you have if you have nature resistance gear, that's good. By all means, put it on. And if you're not, you might even want to consider putting on even some nature resistance. Not so. This is a fight where a bit of nature resistance can go a long ways. As such,
nature
if
resist
you
potions.
don't have a hunter in your group, you absolutely will be wanting to drop the nature protection totem. We don't need Wind Fury, obviously. It's 12 apparently. We won't need Wind Fury since the number of melee attacks we need was only important during the Shatter phase. So nature resistance totems. And yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead and summon the stragglers if they're still kind of low.
Ark, you want me to just abolish poison and Undern for this?
Yeah, if you're a hybrid DPS, the best thing you can do is put on a little bit of mana gear and be on abolish duty. There shouldn't be a whole lot of poisons to abolish. We can always use the extra healing, and it's not like doing a lot of personal DPS would be helpful, especially as like a cat, since it's not how much you hit, it's how many times. You should be a cat for the Shatter phase, but it doesn't matter if you're a cat. I'm going to go ahead and put symbols on all the shamans' heads so you can stay near your shaman. If you are more than 30 yards away, you will likely not be poisoned. We're just waiting for Oak to get here, then we will do a ready check.
Dinner needs 30-second aim. My little girl's crying.
I know Tinner said they're being a little AFK, but that said, Lori's part about Tinner is that he's not going to be doing much in frost attack. So, everyone is ready for it. You may head in when you feel like you want to.
Alright, going in.
Gary, you gotta get to the next one.
Alright, Shatter. Shamans, get ready to fire note. And nope. Find new positions. Don't lose your...
Stand.
Atana, you're waiting for me.
Mana Tide. Nova. We may need one more shadow. May not. Keep near your shot. It's gonna do some wiggling. Keep hitting with the frog. Okay, I'm glad that was it. Whew. Good work. Definitely, we're not going to survive another shatter phase. Let's go ahead and res the dead. We just got to backtrack to the bug tree. There should be no elites up in the hallway, so you don't need to wait for the whole team to be ready. As long as there's a couple of people, at least a healer, you should be okay. You can take your time at back clearing since we still got to res a few more people. But if you get to the tunnel, you feel free to start without the whole mass of team. Just don't bite off more you can chew. For the bug trio, we'll be killing Lord Tree last, unless you wish to change it, in which case you can put in a bid now with a which bug you want to kill last. Obviously, probably not Lord Tree, since that's what we're going to do if no one bid. But if you wish to change the order, you can go ahead and bid, starting at a bid of 50 to change which is the last bug we shall be killing.
I mean, if you want to be a real mad lad, you're absolutely welcome to bid 50 for Kree. Pay the raid to do what we're already doing.
If you have a piece of loot on Vem or Yars that you really have your heart set on, go ahead and change it. If there's no one by you resing you again, Kona, you might just need to just run back in.
Yeah, they got my thinking.
All right, we just got a
On the
couple of
left
trash
there.
bags. Wait for everyone to arrive before peeking over that overhang.
But I wanna.
All right, looks like most everyone's here. Let's go ahead and engage. Kill the brainwasher quickly and allow the tanks to grab the guardians and hide them under the overhang for safety.
No, Resnick.
It's cool. I just made Argyle deal with the consequences of my actions.
You did.
Well, this is the consequences of my action.
Coming to make me pay my dues.
Ooh, either view is nice up here.
Nothing medical science can do about that one, Rada. Let's just tell you to splat next to me. Unmarked will be star for you shifting. You may go ahead and grab it. Not necessarily you shifting, obviously. Special case.
I want to see which one's unmarked. Oh, I found it.
Get those brainwashers dead before moving on to the guardian.
Thank you, Tenor.
I'm coming to get you.
Haha, ho ho, hee hee.
No, they're coming to take me away.
Oh, you're right.
Equally valid.
Again, unmarked will be stars. Go ahead and pull.
Just there, an elder.
Alright, since we did not see any bids to change the kill order, we're going to stick with killing Lord Kree last. That means we're going to be killing Princess Yaj first. So we're going to go ahead and put Vorin on Skull, and we're going to kill that one first. The thing we have to worry about is on Skull is make sure to interrupt all of her heals, and she also tries to fear, so we'll be using Tremor Totem and other fear-breaking techniques to keep that at a minimum. We're going to use both Druids, that's Elder Boy, oh god, Elder Cat and Shifty Boy on them, because Druids have a very good intercept move in order to try and keep control of them. So both of you go and tackle them. And then finally, Lord Kree's got poison. Tef will be tanking Lord Kree, and it'll be the last target we kill. All we can do about the poison is to make sure we clean it, and once it is only Lord Kree, he gets real dangerous, so we just gotta heal a bit harder.
So are those
And yeah, that's all there's to say.
Elder Boy and Shifty Cat?
Yep. Elder Boy and Shifty Cat on there. Skorg, go ahead and just stay in reserve, and if you see a tank die, we would have you hop in with a taunt and a shields and a dream. Alright, Vorin, you may go in first. We'll do a couple spam heals, make sure you don't get crushed by all three.
Going in.
X is running free.
He does. We gotta separate X. Good job.
I'm sad.
Yeah, we gotta get X away from the fear guy.
Alright, go ahead and get those ads dead, then work on X. Keep Tef alive. We're gonna need poison cleaning for group 3. As I am dead. If you have a combat res available, you might as well pick up whoever's available. Pick your targets and just pick them up as the last fight in here. Remember, when Vem dies, damage on Tef is going to increase, but it will be a small lull because Lord Kree will charge over to Vem's body first. Alright, it's gonna be real nasty. Oh, he's got 30% too. Watch watch out for that tank pre-establishment. So you gotta reset right after that. It's on score. It's on over. It's on Tef. It's on
Elder
Cat.
Cat.
It's on Indy. Ah, Lord Creed. Such entertaining.
And I stood in the poison. Fucking genius.
Don't stand in the
Oh.
poison.
Born
I
did
actually
too.
do
I don't
stand
feel so bad.
I do that every week. Too.
Well, I lagged out, Bustum. This is the first time it's happened to me. What's your excuse?
I'm old. I'm stoned.
Those are good excuses.
Alright, guys. With that, that is the end of our rating. The hard part of rating, I guess you could call it. I'll hand this over to Kersey Boy and hope you all had a good time.
Oh man, that's a really good Feral Druid chest.
Alrighty, we got the Scalers and Reaver Leggings. That's that what they say. Hey, and they're going 50. Do I say? I said 100. Hell yeah. What about 125? I see 125. What about 150? I see 200. Hell yeah. I see 225. What about 250? I see 400. Sancho coming in with the 175 bump, but Arcsign does not all hesitate immediately with the 525, and it's followed by 500 by Sancho. We got 525 from Arc. Do we see 550, ladies and gentlemen? We see a 600 from Sancho. Hell yeah. What about 625? We see 625. What about 650? We see 650. What about 675? All right, what an exciting way to start the second round of items. Because it is not even going to stop at 650 because Arc comes in with a 675. And Sancho comes back with 700. Action is going to be a 725. We get 725. Arc, do I see 750? Alrighty. Looks like that's going to go to Arc sign for not 725 because Sancho comes in with a 750. And Arc, she's saying, get the foreplay out of here. I'm tired of this fucking game. Bumps it 250 to 1K. Hell yeah. Is it going to scare away the competition? It could be yours still for a low bid of 1,225. Looks like it's going to work, ladies and gentlemen. Arcsign getting tired of the foreplay, getting tired of the bids at the last second, comes in with the commanding 1,000, and will be taking it home for 1,000. Grats. Alright, we have the Cloak of Untold Secrets. If you want to tell me your secrets, you can do so with a minimal bid of 50. Send that shit to shore. Alrighty, we got that Chocofuck's Blood Drinker. Do I see 50? I see 50. What about 75? I see 75. What about 100? I see 100. What about 125? Alrighty, looks like that's going to go to Silent Scout for 100. Grats. Oak. Alright, we got two Bindings of Command. Do I see 50 for the two? Remember that there are two, so you can bid 50 twice. I see 150. Do I see a second 50? I think every warrior already has it all. Alrighty, that's gonna go to Over the Pants for 50. Grats. That's gonna go. The other one's gonna go to Two Feather then for 50. It is available, yeah. Alrighty, we got the Karaji Bindings of Dominance. I say 150. Do I say a second 50? I say 250. Do I see a 75? I see one. Okay, I'll just call that 75. I see 275s. Do I see a 100? I see one 100. Do I see a second 100? Just to let you know right now, if I were to close it, it's going to go to Grave Layer and Not So Hard. So I'm going to close it in a second. Oh, but we get 10 Gary with the 100. Do we see 125? Alrighty, looks like one is going to go to Not So Hard for 100, and the second to 10 Gary for 100. Congrats. Alright, we got the Cloak of the Golden Hive. Do I see 50 for the Cloak? I see 50 and I see 75. What about 100? I see 100. What about 125? Alrighty, that's going to go to Boruto for 100. Congrats. Alright, we got the Bracelets of Royal Redemption. Do I see 50 for that? I see 50. What about 75? I see 75. What about 100? I see 100. What about 125? I see 125. What about 150? I see 150. What about 175? I see 175. What about 200? I see two 200s. Hell yeah. What about 225? I see 250. Do I see 275? I see 270. I see 300. What about 325? I see 325. What about 350? I see 350. What about 375? I see 350. I see 375. What about 400? Alrighty, looks like that's gonna go to Boruto for 375. Congrats. Alright, we got Vecnoash's Circlet. Do I see 50 for the Circlet? I do not. Let's keep going. Hey, we got Morel coming in with the 50 at the last second. Congrats to Morel. Ready with the Ring of Emperor Veclor. I see 50. What about 75? Alrighty, that's gonna go to a Shitty Boy for 50. Congrats. Okay, we got the Diadem. Do I see 50 for the Diadem? I don't. Let's keep going. Right, we got the Carapace of the Old God. Do I see 25? Do I see 50 for the Carapace? I see 50. What about 75? I see 100. Hell yeah. What about 125? I see 120. I see 220. I see two 125s at the same time. I love it, but it gets bumped immediately to 200 by Connie. Hell yeah. What about 225? I see 225. What about 250? I see 250. What about 275? I see 275. What about 300? I see 300. What about 325? I see 350. Hell yeah. What about 375? I see 375. What about 400? I see 400. What about 225? I see 450. Hell yeah. What about 475? I see 500. What about I see 5? Connie with the immediate bump of another 50 to 550. Actually, now it's going to be at 575. And Skorg bumps it 200 to 750. Just trying to scare away the competition, but Connie will not be scared away because Connie comes back immediately with 800, and Skorg responds immediately with 825. Actually, now it's going to be at 850, ladies and gentlemen. Holy guacamole. We're at 850. What about 875? We are at 875. What about 900? We are at 900. What about 925? We are at 975. Breaking the competition, but Connie, with no hesitation, comes with the 1,000. Hell yeah. And it appears that 1,000 is the limit for Skorg on that item. And that is going to go to Connie for 1,000 grats. Alrighty, we got the husk. If you want the husk, you could do so with a minimal bid of 50. Alright, let's keep going. That's a lot of twos.
Did you call out?
Yeah, no one's interested in the other one.
Yep. So next item.
I'll
Right, we got
go
the
warrior
cloak. Got the cloak of the Devourer. I see 420. I love the meme bid. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, it does not last very long because Rashti comes back with the 450. Actually, now it's going to be at 475. We get 475. What about 500? Alrighty, looks like that's gonna go to Sancho. Not for the meme bid of 420, but for 475. Congrats. Alrighty, we got the Gauntlets of Annihilation. If you want to annihilate your bank account, you can do so by putting in those bids. Sure, it's gonna get a little spicy. I see 50. What about 75? I see 75. What about 100? I see two 100s at the same time. Hell yeah. What about 125? I see 125. What about 150? There you go. All right. I was gonna say, man, Gauntlets of Annihilation for anything under $1,000 would be a fucking amazing steal of the night. Actually, now it's gonna be at 1,025. All right. Looks like Oak's gonna be the one to take him home for 1,000. Grats.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah, I'm surprised that went under for. I'm surprised that went under 2K. Alright, we got the larva of the great worm. Do I see 50? I see 500. What about? I see 500. I see 500. Hell yeah. Scared away all the competition with that one. All right, that's going to go to Over the Pants for 500. Congrats. Alright, we got the skin of the Great Sandworm. Do I see 50 for the skin? I see 50. What about 75? Alrighty, that's going to go to Not So Hard for 50. Good RES. Alrighty, it's time for the Intact Hide. If you want that, you can do so for a minimal bid of 50. Send that shit to Shard. I mean, not Shard, but I really like to say that. Hey, we got a 50 though! Two Feather coming in with the save on all the items this night. Alright, that's going to go to Morel for 50. Alright, we got slime coated leggings. If you want to be coated in slime, you can do so with a minimal bid of 50. That's going to go with Shard. Alright, I got the robes of the Triumvirate. Do I see 50 for the robes? Yeah, I didn't think so. None of those, you know, range soakers interested. Send that shit to Shard. But we got the Vest of Swift Execution. Do I see 50 for the vest? I see 50. What about 75? I see 200. What about 225? I see 225. What about 250? I see 250. What about 275? I see 275. What about 300? Alrighty, that's another item that's gonna go to some shitty boy for 275. I almost bumped myself up into the statement.
If that's the last item, I just want to say, I would take the husk that didn't sell for 50, if it is okay. I know it can't be disenchanted, so.
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Do we want to make money tonight? Wait, I forgot what you said. You said you're gonna give us 50?
I guess so.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's over gold for everybody.
That is true.
I can't take the idols now. That's it.
Alrighty, we have Idols of Rebirth. Remember that we sell them in stacks of 2. So if you like one of the stacks of 2, you can do so for a minimal bid of 50. I see 50. Do I see 50 for the second stack? Alright, one's going to go to Morel, and the other can go into the pile at the end.
Yeah, tenor. Oh, right next to him.
All right, we have 2 Idols of War. Do I see 50 for the Idols of War? I do not. Set into the pile at the end. We have 2 Idols of Death. What about 50 for those 2? I see 50. What about 75? All right, that's going to go to Morel for 50. Congrats. All right, what about 2 Isles of Night? Do I see 50 for the Isles of Night? I see 50. What about 75? Alrighty, that's going to go to Not So Hard for 50. Congrats. Alrighty, we have Idols of Life in stacks of 2. So if you'd like one of those, you could just throw a removal of 50. I see 50 for 1 stack. What about 50 for the second stack? All right, 1 stack is going to go to Morel for 50. The other stack can go into the pile at the end. Alrighty, we have 2 stacks of Idols of Sun. If you want those, you can just toss them. We have 2 at 50 UIC 75. Remember that there are 2 separate stacks of 2, so there are 2 bid levels for each bid. So I see 175. Do I see 100? Do I see a second 100? I see 200s. Do I see a 125? I see 220. I see 2 125s. Hell yeah! What about 150? I see 150. Do I see a second 150? I see second 150. What about 175? I see 175. What I see? I see 200. So right now we have 1 at 175, a second at 200. I see a second at 1. Okay, so we have 2 at 200 right now. The 2 that are at 200 are going to Rotting and Load. Rashti takes one of those with 225. Right now it's Rotting at 200 and Rashti at 225. To get action on the second one, you use silver a minimal bid of 225. Alright, we got Load with the second 225. So right now we have Load and Rashti at 225. If you want to actually use, so we got 250. Right now it's going to be Rashti at 225 and Rotting at 250. Do I see a second 250? I see second 250. Both are going at 250 right now for Rotting and Load. Do I see a 275? Alrighty, looks like 1 stack is going to go to Rotting for 250, and the second stack to Load for 250 as well. Congrats.
There's another sun in there.
Alrighty, so that is the pile of the leftover idols. They can be yours for a minimal bid of 50. I see 50. What about 75? I see 100. Hell yeah. What about 1 to 125? Alrighty, looks like that's going to go to Renegade for 100. Congrats.
There will be more.
We'll keep. But wait, there's more.
And that's it.
All right. So what you say is, there you go. Yeah. One man's trash is another man's treasure, and that trash could be your treasure right now for a minimal bid of 100. I see 100 about 125. I see 125 at about 150. Alrighty, looks like our trash is Arcsign's treasure for the evening at 125. Grats.
Literally the first time I've won 10. I haven't swiped these mats since like BWL a month ago.
There's more. Arc.
I know. I'm not really in for the scarabs. I just really want the DE, man.
I'm in for backspace though.
I do usually fight with Teflon with those DE mats. There's usually someone who beats us both, though. That's what's different this time.
Oh, yes, payout time. Yes, good. That thing.
I'm already exalted. I heard you could sit on them and gain XP, I guess, apparently, when BC launches up with them, though. I was talking disc.
The problem I see with that is you'd have to get people to run Aq40 past the first boss on the day where you could be in BC.
Yeah, the scheme about the battleground tokens is way better.
Unless it doesn't happen to release on Tuesday and you haven't opened this, but that's unlikely.
Well, in like another week, or no, in 2 more weeks, I will be able to go get a Broodlord head. For no other reason than to have one.
It is a really fun quest line.
It's worth like 2 gold, right, to do that step of the quest?
Yeah, but I'm gonna pay 25 gold to get it.
Ten Arcanite, 10 Chimeric Tenderloins, 3 Elementium, and a lot of very patient, understanding friends to help you kill green dragonkin and demons.
I resemble that remark.
Alright, Ark, I picked up 3 upgrades. Hopefully I won't make you shit your pants as much on BWL on Monday now.
It should be fine.
I know, Grave, I really wish the Regalia would drop. I know we're gonna like fight each other to the T over it for the dope ass mate, but I still want to see one drop.
I'm sure the DFT would kick it.
I would fucking love a DFT. I am not gonna be able to afford a DFT for a long ass time if at the rate they're going. It is Rune of the Guard Captain for me until potentially I could actually afford a DFT.
The thing about DFT, right, is that everyone talks about how DFT is so good, it's good in PvC, and they're not wrong, but at the same time, it's only roughly equivalent to the other pre-raid things you can get in TVC 7.
Nice. That's good.
Did you pump?
No, I didn't pump. I just wasn't garbage. Yeah, but I beat Arcsign.
That doesn't mean anything.
Bruh, Arcsign is creeping up on the fucking damage for Resto All-Star.